introduce you? Oh, okay, this is Santiago. Listen, we like fancy things here, so we imported him from Medellin, I think, from Colombia. And we're setting up a little detail booth for him. So unfortunately, we had to part ways with our detailer. Nah, we didn't. We love him, but we're just setting up our own thing, you know? We're in-house kings, right, Alex?
That's right.
In-house kings. What do we give this kid? Do we like him? Is he cool? Should we give him like a crew? Look what we should give him. We should give him a pipe. Here. Merry Christmas!
So yeah, while we support and love Hollywood, his name is Hollywood.
I thought you were calling me Hollywood.
He cost me a lot of money. I'm like, yo, we've been looking for an in-house detailer for how long?
2.5 months.
It took 2.5 months to find this kid. Listen, and no offense to anybody else that came before him, that came to the interview, but everybody was weird. You were the only cool one.
Nice.
He said nice.
You know what made me hire him? He's got curly hair. Nah, he walked in with Converse, and the first thing I said to him was like, don't you ever walk in my building rocking Converse. He took the memo, look at it, wearing Vans. My man.
Get away!
We went and got him everything from SoCal Wax down the street. So we're all set up using their product to set up our entire in-house.
Yeah, shout out to SoCal Rax.
Yeah.
I mean Wax.
Wax. I didn't say that, kid.
Real talk, how many AirPods and how many wallets have you lost?
Honestly, wallets, this is my first one. I rock the same wallet.
Cards?
So the wallet I had before this one,
You lose the cards often.
oh, all the time. I bought that wallet when me and Aaron went to New York City in 2017. That's how long I rocked that.
5 years? Yeah, pretty impressive. 4 years.
Yeah, I still have it.
His nickname on them.
So I lose cards.
Carbs.
Carbs. And then I need to lose those too. And then earpods. I think I'm on my 6th set.
No, this is your 6th set you got, yeah? So you lost 5. AirPods Pro, those are $279 a pop. You're looking at close to like $1,500 with taxes.
The thing is, my brain is always like traveling 100 miles an hour. So I misplace keys, and the most common thing in the shop are my cords, my Ethernet cords, and my stupid Unitronic cable. I always lose that because like I'll come out of a car and I pull it, and then someone like wants to talk to me, and I set things down, and then I continue on. And the problem with my shop so f***ing big is that, so what we do is I told everyone, when you see my cords, just grab them and put them on top of the dyno fan. So
Oh, smart.
Yeah, but I need to put those Apple little stick-on.
Oh, tiles. I bought you 5. They're on the way.
Okay, we're gonna put one on the Unitronic cable for sure.
Okay. People always ask. I know you've done it in another vlog, but what's the little tattoo?
Dopamine. So
it's on the other side.
She back in 2018. It was right after I bought my Lambo. I remember we were in Corona, and we're all like gassed up that I got the Lambo. I'm like, let's go get tattoos. Yeah, let's get matching tattoos. And I'm like, well, let's think of something cool. She's like, you get dopamine, and I'll get serotonin on my neck. So I put dopamine, and then she has serotonin on her neck, which serotonin and dopamine apparently work together.
Did you know that Rihanna's family invented the umbrella? 6, and it's $100. That one's, look, it's $10 more, and it's way more horsepower. Look how big it is.
Is it as convenient?
We're not putting it in the car. We'll bring our 2 fat 2 right there. Look at him. Bulk.
Got our water hoses. 210s.
I thought Aaron said to stay away from hose.
You really want to get me in trouble.
They're in your hands. What do you want me to do? You caught red-handed. Nothing but hose. Wait, whoa. I got nothing.
We're back. Welcome back to the vlog. Man, today's Tuesday, February something. Today's the 15th. Oh, because yesterday was Valentine's Day.
I remember.
Sheesh. Y'all take care of your ladies. Hey, my girl was tripping. The way I look at things is like, I ain't gonna wait 1 day out of the year to feel your girl, make your girl feel special. I take my girl all kinds of, buy her nice shit, take her staycations, nice dinners all the time. I tell her she's pretty, tell her she got a fat ass. But yesterday I went a little extra. I sent Johnny to buy 400 roses. 400.
What?
And I put them all over the house.
Where's the picture at?
Chill, fool. Gotta keep the house pictures to myself. And then after all that, your boy falls asleep at 8 o'clock. Oh man. Anyways, we're back. We had a lot of cool going on. We're finishing Rico's car. Rico's car is this came in as originally as a Mac package, and then just escalated. Built motor, built gear sets, big turbos, a big 9. I call it the Laker car. Yellow and a lot of purple. We'll show you guys in a little bit. This badass Evo is Donnie from Hawaii. finishing this one. This one's orange and a lot of purple. So we got yellow and purple, orange and purple. Stage 3 car as well. Both belt motors, both transmissions. So he's finishing this one, he's finishing that one. I'm gonna take that black car on the dyno, have some fun, and let's get to it. My MAF sensors are not working properly on this car. And the thing is, they should, because we didn't tamper with it. So of course we gotta go digging and seeing what the hell we find before we can get the party started on the dyno. Gotta love wiring. You know, it was interesting. Yesterday I was browsing the interwebs, right? And listen, never flex. There's no need to flex. If you do well, you have nice things, like, be humble, right? And on top of that, if you want to have an outcome of more or doing more than what you do, investing your effort and time into negative speaking about other people or companies is just a waste of time. I promise you, you'll never hear me talk about people. Unless I really don't like you. And even at that, I'll discuss it with the 2 friends that I have in the world, right? But other than that, my time is to be solely invested into my business, my brand, and my children. But I was browsing the internet, and this guy's like got a hard on for me, and he's gonna develop something cooler than me, and he's better than I am. He says we're good, but he's better. And so I quickly go looking, and he's got a little shop, right? I mean, hey, we all gotta start somewhere. But apparently he's gonna be that he's bigger and better than us. But I don't usually flex, but check this out. This is why I don't care about you. First, I'll show you my building from a sky view. Drop it there. Then I'm going to show you my fab area. Drop it there. Then I'm going to show you my tech area. Drop it there. Then I'm going to show you my showroom. Drop it there. Then I'm going to show you what I drive every day home and don't give a f about what you think. Drop it there. Now, this is not me flexing. This is me telling you the rewards of what you could have when you actually just care about your lane and focus on you versus giving a f what the next guy does. I've never once tried to care what the other shops are doing, and I guarantee you the successful big shops don't give a f what I'm doing. They're worried about their development, their product, and their clients. Because as much as you try, my clients are my clients, okay? And your clients are your clients, all right? It's just the way it goes. I like to eat, you know, a New York steak medium rare, and the next motherfucker tries to eat, you know, he likes a salmon. So if you open a salmon shop down the street and I like to eat New York, I'm probably not gonna go there, right? Everybody's got a different preference. And remember that, instead of trying to attack somebody or put someone down or put them down by trying to make yourself look better, think twice, because it makes you look like a fool, okay? Again, I'm not showing these pictures to try to flex. That's not me. I'm showing them because that is what hard work and dedication of 4 years, 5 years in this industry, in this market, has got me by staying in my lane and keeping my head down. Try doing the same, buddy. Your kids will appreciate you a lot more. Don't you just love it when these boxes show up? This box, this label, and Motec. When Motec and these show up, I'm a smiling boy. A couple gear sets for our race car program to test the PK stuff. So I've been on the dyno just troubleshooting, we just made our first full power hit. Now, you're probably wondering what the fuck's taking me so long. Well, that's a little bit different than what we usually do. I'm not gonna tell you what it is yet, but it's new and it's cool. Back to that guy that fucking wants to keep jabbing at me. Take a look, baby. What you think? What you think? If you can at least count 3 V10s in your shop, I'll high five you. Alright, gotta make it 800 horsepower. That's how much the Motec cars make on the wastegate on ethanol. So it's making the same power. Now it's time to crank on the bit. top customers. I won't say his name. There's a couple cars built by us, and he broke a transmission. And he has a race on Friday. And today's Wednesday afternoon. And I don't want him to make the race, so one of our buddies here is going to drive a whole nother transmission to Dallas, Texas right now. In my truck. Damn, a lot of money. So you gotta do sometime, so we're going to go ahead and send him a whole nother transmission. And yeah, so shit you gotta do sometimes to make races. 20 hours?
I love this.
You signed me up for it.
Just be safe.
Is this?
Don't break that casing, that's all we need. 20 hours.
No, 40.
Yeah, you gotta come back.
Yeah, I'm not staying there.
20 hours. Did you get my company credit card yet? Yeah. Use that for gas and food, okay? Whatever you need.
I must really like this guy, huh?
He is literally,
special treatment.
I have 5 clients to spend that kind of money. And when you spend that kind of money, not that the other ones don't get special treatment, but when he says drive me a transmissions at no expenses spared, say no more, fam. Say no more.
I can't wait to shake his rich hand.
He's the coolest guy you'll ever meet, to be honest with you. One of them. He's a dope person. Cool. Very good guy. He's got a lot of race cars. He just got into the V10 racing stuff. He's got like 15 Corvette races.
So why are you only sending one then?
Oh, he wanted 2, but I only have 1 to spare. That should take all day, but development usually takes all day. I'm happy with the outcome so far. 1,080 horsepower. What's up? We're back. So, as you guys saw yesterday, we were doing on the dyno. We normally don't spend that much time on the dyno, but anytime there's new development, it takes time because lots of new. So, essentially what I've been doing is there's a company called DS1. Drop a link here. They make essentially a interface that allows you to utilize the OEM ECUs to then tune the car, which is something we've already done, but they specialize in just this platform, so they've put a lot of time into it. But this interface allows us to do flex fuel. It allows us to do boost by gear, control traction control. It's just a different way of skinning the cow. Now, using the word better is not something I ever like to use. I like to use the words of just different ways of skinning the cow. While I work with Unitronics, a great relationship with them. They do all my OEM stage 1 pump gas stuff, all my TCM development, and then of course Motec. This interface lands me, it's somewhere in the middle where the guys don't want to do Motec, want to do flex fuel and have a little bit more parameters and not spend the amount on Motec. Now, again, it's not that it's better or cheaper, it's just a different way of skinning the cow for a different kind of individual. Let me tell you the kind of individual that I'm speaking about. An individual that literally just drives his car on a factory rim and tire, wants flex fuel, a little bit more power, and have some fun. That's the kind of individual that will utilize from this product. Can you push it harder? I'm sure you can. I'm just not there yet. But it's that happy middle. And I'll be adding DS1 flex fuel with our fuel system packages to a couple cars that we have in inventory. Actually, the black car on the dyno belongs to Sheepey Motors. So that's actually a car for sale. So you could buy that black 1,000 horsepower turnkey car today if you want. So again, this isn't a what is better or But yeah, this isn't about what's better or whatever. It's just a different platform for a different individual. We all have different things that we're into, and I just want to be able to have a variety of stuff for our clients, right? So furthermore, let's continue this party and close out this vlog. All right, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. See that little guy? So every time I see that, it takes me back to my childhood. Now, I didn't have a bad childhood. I lived, but I wasn't raised in a home where we had a pool, you know, turn the AC on during summer and crank the heater on during winter. Me and my two brothers, cousin brothers, are like my brothers, I'd stay at their place all the time. They lived in a single wide trailer, and I'm from Colorado, and winters are cold. And we didn't have a heater, and it was cold as during winter. But what we had was propane tanks with the sunflower looking dudes. That was a heater. And we slept literally this close to it. And we'd all sleep on the same bed and rotate to get closest to the heater to keep the heat close. Now, as kids, you didn't think about how dangerous that is. Imagine that going off and the propane just continuously leaking. You know. But we didn't know any better. And now as adults, we laugh about it and like, we have it made, you know? So, a little fun fact about your boy. So every time I see those things, it takes me back to my childhood. So be thankful for having a heater and a roof over your head. Let's get to work. I'll tell you what makes my heart happy. All this. Look at all this beautiful DTM stuff. I love wiring. Cleaning up all my wiring, organizing. I got boxes of shit. I got some stuff from RaceSpec. Got some stuff from ProWire. Sheesh, look at this. DR25. Back in my Honda days, it was called mil-spec wire harness. And I remember Ryan and Chase made me one in 2007. It's not really military spec, but it's DR25, Tesla wire. This was like the holy grail back in this day, this kind of shit. And now I'm buying the rolls of it. Back then I couldn't afford that. But got relays, a bunch of spools of wire. I'm gonna organize my little area here before we hit the dyno, because let me tell you, this is one area that makes me very happy. I don't know why, I got a thing for wiring and plumbing. See, that's the plumbing area. Always have. If you look back as far as I started building cars in 2005, wiring and plumbing has always been my thing. Every tool that you see in the shop belongs to the company. Not me, the company. I'm just an employee here now. This is cool. Let me tell you guys about some development stuff. DSX tuning. They specialize in LSX stuff, I think. I don't know what Dave does. But Dave is been tinkering with CAN stuff and modules on the V10 stuff. And this actually is a plug and play harness that allows us to tap into the TCM for auto upshift. On all these cars, we implement auto upshift. The cars do auto upshift if you enable launch mode, and the transmission will shift it. But if you're just rolling into it, you got to shift them. So what we do is we control when the transmission shifts, but we have to tap the wires at the head plug at the transmission ECU. This allows us to not have to do that. Build a harness. There's 2 pins here. One for R8, one for Huracan, and R8 takes the resistor, and a Huracan doesn't. So Dave is developing this, and he sent me his first one to put on the car and test. That's kind of cool, right? The motive is to work with your peers, not work against them. So we all work together on the back end of things, right? So, yeah.
So guess what, guys? That's right, it's happening. March 12th. Come hang out with your boy. Just try not to annoy me. But flex spots are gonna be these spots right here. They're $100. $100 is gonna get you a dope ass spot, some lunch, hang out with me. Then every other spot around the building will be $25, and whoever isn't fast enough to buy the spot online, then you got the street and everywhere else to park. We're also gonna be doing tours in the building, so we're gonna show you guys our showroom floor where we keep the cars, the fab area, the transmission area, the wiring area, the plumbing area, the brand area. This was design center. It's show you the whole building, right? Come hang out with everybody. We're gonna have a good time. The spots aren't gonna last. There's not very many spots, so make sure that you go on the site and get your spot as quick as you can. See you then.